grab your boards. Welcome all surfers to Wavvy's Atlantic Ocean. Surf, 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 baby. You wanna surf on the title, Wavy? Yeah. Twerk, baby. For certain, she moving so perfect. Surf, baby. You wanna surf on the title, Wavy? Twerk, baby. I'm loving the way that you surf it.
All my niggas, they gangbang, and all these niggas do the same thing. Counting money, living insane. Steady mobbing, let my flag hang. Told them I'm ready. I'm throwing them monster like Randy. I know that these niggas can't stand me, but the automatic come in handy.
Yo, you already know. It's ATM Wavy, aka Mr. OMG, and you know it's me in this Wavy's world. Salute to all the surfers, you already know. It's another Surfer Nation situation, you feel me? Now we about to get into this good old Wavy story. Yeah, I got a Wavy story. And this one right here, before we get all the way into it, I know I'm gonna do the build up and everything, a little backstory, how me and my mans and everything, how we even come to getting cool, cause we ain't start off too cool. But this joint take place back in the mid 2000s. Y'all know I get most of them throwback stories, you know what I'm saying? But it take place back in the mid 2000s, all right? So at this time, I was staying over there on West Kenny, which I mentioned in previous video. Staying over there in West Kenny in the townhouses, all right? When this whole, how I even came to meeting him and everything. So, as y'all saw in the title, it mentioned him being Sean, all of that. But when me and him met, he wasn't Sean yet. Now, the area that he eventually ended up being Sean from is like a legendary spot, especially in relation to the Sean homies, and that's Little Bricks. Now, technically, he wasn't in Little Bricks all the time. He used to be mostly with the Sean homie went in Livingston Homes, but Livingston Homes is right there next to Little Bricks. Kind of go hand in hand, you feel me? Like, so like basically, you're representing Little Bricks, as a Sean homie, especially like over there in that area, you know what I'm saying? So that's what he eventually ended up doing. But like I said, I'm gonna give y'all the backstory first. So, damn, somebody's break sound crazy outside. But the backstory is this. Boom. Me and son, we actually met because this was back when I was like 14 when me and son first met. Now, we first met because he was actually trying to holler at my girl at the time. All right. Now, my son, get fly nigga, dark skin nigga. You know what I'm saying? My son Qua, you feel me? That's his name. That's not his Sean, his hood name. That's like his family nickname. That's the name I knew him for. Like I say, he wasn't Sean or nothing. Now, same way he know my name, my family nickname that I would be called, you feel me? Which I'm not gonna say on here, but that's how we know it. That's how far back me and him went. So I was like 14. He tried to holler at my girl though. So when he tried to holler at her, you feel me? Like son was just coming through because he also was staying in them townhouses too with his cousin. You feel me? So he had family that was from Little Bricks and everything, but you know, people were jumping on it when them townhouses was built, and one of his family members that's really from over there basically went right down the street and got one of them townhouses in West Kenny. But he was staying with them because like his parents' situation was crazy. So he basically was like, they were like his legal guardian for real. You know what I'm saying? But that wasn't his mother and father, know what I mean? But anyway, he was staying over there. You feel me? And I met him around the same time too when I met the Grape homie Mooney, who ended up passing away. You feel me? GIP to him. But my son Mooney, who I told a story about too, know what I mean? And I met them all around the same time. We all actually knew each each other. We all eventually end up like knowing each other while being over there. You know what I mean? Even though them two had like a running due to the set thing, you know what I mean? With him being Mooney being Grape and everything, and Son being Sean, but we all knew each other. But their relationship wasn't really like how me and Mooney was, like how me and his was. It was like I was the I don't know, the mediator between the two, if you want to call it that. But anyway, so when I met Son and everything, you feel me? Like I pressed that nigga, you know what I mean? Like, yo, bro, like I heard you was trying to holler at my girl, and Son got right on it too. He was like, he like, nigga, I ain't know that was your girl, bro. Like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, well, shit, nigga, I'm letting you know now. Like, that's my girl. And shit. And he like, you know what I mean? Laughed it off, like, nigga, like, bro, like, that shit ain't that serious, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, nah, but I'm just letting you know. You feel me? So he like, all right. He like, but damn, nigga, like, you don't gotta be talking the way you talking. Man, we little niggas though, but you know. Little nigga, but we talking grown as hell. So, boom. I'm like, basically, nigga, like, bro, like, what you saying? He's like, shit, what you saying? So we going back and forth. Now, I mean, but it didn't go anywhere because other people intervene. You know what I'm saying? It ain't go nowhere. So now, moving on, you feel me? Me and Son actually started like seeing each other because we live in the same neighborhood. He ain't never try her on again. You feel me? But we'd see each other. You know what I'm saying? I was a kid, so I used to be outside. You know what I mean? Playing with the basketball, shit like that, dribbling around, just chilling and shit. And one time I was out there, like playing with the football, but it was just me. So, you know, just taking the football and throwing it up in a freaking spiral, you feel me? And just playing catch by myself, just regular little kid shit, just chilling, you feel me? So I'm playing ball, you know what I mean? And he ended up walking past and everything. And he like, yo, throw the ball to me. So we basically started getting cool like that. Cause I'm like, well, nigga, you feel me? Like, come on, bro, come on, man. I want to play catch and shit. Little kid shit. So playing catch, and then, you know what I mean, niggas out there racing each other and all, you know, just shit we was doing in the hood. And that is how me and Son actually started to get cool, which was bugged out to the girl I was messing with at the time. Cause next thing you know, that nigga coming with me and chilling with me on her porch and shit. You know what I'm saying? So like, what the fuck, nigga? Wasn't like, you know what I'm saying? That's just how that ended up playing out, and that became my son. So boom. So now, fast forward. Now, mind you though, during this time, a lot of niggas was repping, even though you wasn't official. So he was repping Sean at this time, like that. Like he was repping, but he wasn't official. But and during that time, I feel like our generation, we was the beginning of the little niggas becoming official, because at this time was more grown-ups and like maybe older teenagers, like 18, you know what I'm saying, maybe 17, 18, 19, you know what I mean? Those was the ones, and older, a lot of times they would be the ones to be officially like bang home to the set, you know what I mean? Whatever that set may be. It wasn't too many kids, you know what I mean, around our age, 14 years old or even younger, like 13, 14, like you wasn't seeing too many of that age range being official members of whatever set, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of times you would be repping, and when you mad young, you kind of get away with it, you know what I'm saying? Dude wasn't really tripping, but it was the beginning of everybody getting tripped on during this time, because we was getting past that phase of figuring shit out, you know what I'm saying? Because went through a phase of like, you had official established sets, and you had a lot of like sets that was trying to get established, but shit was getting figured out, like, you know what I mean? Territories was getting figured out, having niggas being real right and getting everything, all the right structure together, you know what I mean? Shit was getting put together for the 90s part of it, and then into them early 2000s, you know what I'm saying? And then now things are situated, and tolerance for that false flagging and all that nigga, even if you was a kid, nigga, you was getting popped on for that. So during our time, a lot of that was getting regulated. You know what I'm saying? A lot of that was getting regulated. So like I said, you were seeing a lot more kids starting to come home, and we was a part of that. So boom, I remember when son first banged, I said first banged home like he banged home more than one, but I remember when son banged home, you know what I'm saying? Because he ended up coming to me, right? Coming over there where I had lived at, because he'd still be going down there, you know what I mean? Down there like Livingston home, little bricks, hanging out with people there, you know what I mean? And he'd be over in the townhouses. Of course, that's where he lived at, and he'd be chilling with me because that became my boy, you feel me? So we was together a lot, you feel me? So now he ended up coming to me and shit, you feel me? And you could tell he been into something. So he coming up, but he's smiling, but son looked like he been in something, you feel me? So I'm like, yo, what the fuck happened to you? 'Cause I was outside all the time. Like from the moment I was able to be outside, like I ain't had nothing to do, especially wasn't like a school night or nothing. But this right here was happening during the summer. You feel me? Like the very beginning of the freaking summer. Know what I mean? But I was outside all day, so you could guarantee walk over there and see me outside. You know what I mean? Or I might be outside, but might not be over there. I might be somewhere else, but I was outside somewhere around Newark, somewhere, or probably in EO with my brother, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? But he came over there, souped his head. So I'm like, yo, what the fuck happened to you, son? He like, yo, I just banged home. I just bang home. Look. He showed me his freaking fist where he had caught a couple niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like laying some shit. He had a couple of teeth mark on his joint. Like, oh, cause my son could fight. You feel me? Like that was my son. Like you feel me? Like my son get right. You know what I mean? I get right. You know what I mean? So boom. I'm like, oh, we're in. On top of that, we both had a common thing. Was we had that Napoleon. I don't know what other way to call it. So I just call it the Napoleon complex. Even though I know the Napoleon complex usually when you're a short person and you feel like people picking on you. You know what I mean? Everybody. I know that's what it means, but I'm only saying that because I don't know what other word to describe it. But basically, we both had that thing where people used to try us because the way we look. You know what I'm saying? Like we both were like two different versions of pretty boys. I was the lighter skinned one, not light skinned like fucking Drake or something, but as you see, I'm not considered dark. So a lighter skinned nigga with the break, I had cornrows, and I ain't have dreads or nothing. But lighter skinned nigga with the braids, you know what I mean? Always dressed up nice and shit, pretty boy as they call it. And he was like the dark skinned version, because my son was dark skinned, short haircut, waves spinning. My son had the tsunami joints, you feel me? And I'm talking about this nigga, he one of them niggas that, do y'all know them type of niggas, right? That be like, yo, I gotta go get a freaking shape up. Every time it seemed like just a couple of strands go out of line. So what he used to do is, whenever I see him with the do-rag on all the time, even while we out chilling, because I used to wear a do-rag too. I had braids, and when my braids get a little rough, I would wear my do-rag, and I had different colors too, but my do-rag outside too, you know what I'm saying? So, because my joint be getting kind of rough, I'd be having that Jim Jones. Y'all know how Jim Jones hair was back in the day. My son joint, like it never was done. So my joint got like that to cover it up. When his shit don't even be looking crazy, like it don't get a little afro, or like it don't even look like nothing be wrong with shit to like the average person. And my son would be really like, nah, bro, I gotta get a fresh lineup, bro. Like, damn, son, you want shit joint like a work of art 24/7? Like your hair gotta grow, nigga. Like, you feel me? But he was one of them type niggas, like, nah, I mean, always had freaking long on since we was little, since we first met little. That's how niggas was, right? Now I mean, I used to have my sprays on, even the body spray. I ain't gonna lie, I was the, you know what I mean? When you was a little nigga, we ain't always had cologne. We had that, what that joint was called, bod. Oh my bod. You know what I mean? Niggas had hella body spray. It was some other joints too. I don't remember the name of them shit. Damn, but it was the body spray. I ain't gonna lie, I had more body spray action going on back when I was a little nigga. So anyway, sun suit. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. And I ain't gonna lie, you feel me? Immediately, he got on the extras. Now boom, I tell y'all, little bricks, that's like to the Shine homies over there, right? Boom. Now, let me tell y'all about Shine homies. I'm gonna tell you about Shine homies. Now that we got to the stage, like, homie done became Shine and everything. In my experience, gang banging, for those that don't know, I am mob, you know what I'm saying? Paru, that is. And we do what we do. We come up how we come up. We got the reputation that we have. Undeniable, like, the mob niggas be wildin'. But them Shine niggas would also be wildin'. Them some wild niggas too. You feel me? And I have to say, out of all the sets, including my own, I've never seen a group of niggas that love G-checking niggas more than Shine niggas. Like, every Shine homie I know, everyone, not one Shine homie I know is not on some G-check shit as soon as they see a nigga with a red flag on. You feel me? Like, them niggas G-check the hell out of niggas. Like, you know what I mean? I done seen different niggas G-check different niggas. Now, I do understand, correct me if I'm wrong, any Shine homies, their purpose is a cleanup set. You know, they started in New York and everything. The whole purpose of them is the cleanup set, from my understanding. So they was actually formed to regulate the UBN sets. You know what I'm saying? They don't be G-checking like mob homie, like any set that's originated from Cali. When it came to Jersey, I ain't never see a Shine homie G-check no homie that bang a West Coast set. You know what I mean? Or they might start out pressing them, but once he say like, yo, I'm mob, I'm a Brim, I'm Queen Street, you know what I mean, 135, whatever set that's a West Coast set is automatically like, oh, I trailed in. Unless they, if they sets don't got beef, like Shine ain't beefing with whatever that set is, they just piece them and that'll be it. But if you say anything that's a UBN set, oh, 21 questions and it's all about us. Like those niggas about to question the God. And if you slip up, I done seen them niggas get the tripping. You understand what I'm saying? like them Shine niggas get the tripping. So this is my experience. And gotta say this too. You feel me? In my experience, them niggas is grimy as hell. Growing up, the Shine homies was known for being some grimy niggas. You feel me? Like, I'm talking about some, they was doing shit to even other Shine homies. Like, know what I mean? Like, might not necessarily be their set, but you like a Shine homie and you Shine from a different spot. I done seen them niggas get on it. You feel me? But like, get on it in like a crazy way. Like, I understand lines beef with lines and have this, but it won't even be like they was beefing with the line. It just be like, I don't know how to explain it. You Shine, you from Newark, you probably could, know what I mean, probably got a better understanding. I'm not even gonna even try to figure out, but I done seen a lot of Shine on Shine action, you know what I'm saying? So like I said, that's usual. Some sets have line because it done been mob on mob action. It done been this has been happening, but it be like established feud. Some of this that I just see, like, yo, y'all don't get along with them Shine niggas. It's just, it won't be that they don't get along. It's just something that nigga did. And son just got ripped. Like, yo, what? Like, you just ripped him like he ain't Shine too. Like, the Shine used to be known for being grimy. And I ain't really see too many pretty boy Shine niggas. I'm gonna keep it real. Like, my son Qua was like one of the few. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it real. Like, them niggas used to look grimy. Like, Shine niggas used to look grimy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could look at it was a thing that some of the homies would say, like, some of the mild homies, other homies, like, yo, he look like a Shine nigga. Tell me if I'm lying, y'all. Anybody from the breaks, tell me if I'm lying, bro. Know what I mean? Get in the comments and tell me if I'm lying. Like, that was the thing. Like, yo, he like a Shine nigga. And every time a nigga say, and you look to see what you talking about, it's the grimiest looking nigga in the room. You feel me? You at a bus stop, the grimiest nigga that just there, black as hell. Now, my son was black as hell, but he's a pretty boy black nigga, you know what I'm saying? But still, black as hell. Looking like that nigga, if you even breathe wrong, that nigga about to get to tripping. Like, that's how them Shine niggas live. But yo, you feel me? Hey, they was on that though. So my son was Shine, you feel me? And he was every bit of his actions was every bit of that attitude. Like, my son stayed checking niggas. Stayed checking, and we done got into a couple of situations behind me and this nigga chilling, because me and him we done been in Jersey Garden together, like, and the thing is, we wasn't even around each other that long before I moved to Georgia. So all the thing that we used to be going through happened in like a span of 2 years of knowing each other. You feel me? But we chilling, he done came home, boom, regular. So now, one day, another day he done popped up, look like he done been through something, but he ain't smiling this time. So I'm like, yo, fuck, like, the hell happened? He like, yo, don't fuck, he said derogatory lingo. He was talking about the Grape niggas from Crazyville. All right, so Crazyville, that's another, I believe the official name for Crazyville was Bergen Street Village. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section, but I believe it was Bergen Street Village, but everybody called it Crazyville. That's what I know that for the longest, Crazyville, until they shut it down, was Crazyville. You feel me? So he had said he got jumped by some from Crazyville. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, what you mean you got jumped by? Like, I'm like, nigga, you told your homies he ain't even go to. He basically came past them niggas. You feel me? Because he ain't want to tell them. He ain't want to tell them niggas what just happened on some embarrassment that he got jumped. You know what I'm saying? Even though like that could happen, but you know, certain nigga, you know the ego thing. Like you don't want to tell a nigga, you kind of want to handle it yourself. He had that type of attitude, which I could relate because I had that type of attitude. I ain't running my mob homies every time I had a problem. I ain't even running my brother. And my brother Dizzy is really the only person I ever would need to run to. Know what I'm saying? And shit's gonna get shut down. It's gonna get shut down. I could have really abused my brother. You feel me? Like every time, 911 nigga, bro, I need backup. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't do that because I ain't like doing that. You feel me? I ain't gonna lie. I ain't like abusing power or trying to abuse the homies and had them caught up in shit. And he was the same way. So I'm like, yo, we need to walk over there. Mind you, at this time, I'm already cool with Grape niggas. Like, so when y'all hear me speak about how I rock with Grape and I express Grape niggas, and I done got a couple comment niggas saying, oh, y'all, you know, like one nigga recently said, you know, y'all mob niggas is Crip lovers and blah, they blah. You know what I'm saying? Like, mind you, of course I told him to eat a dizzy. You feel me? Like, and you probably not even nothing. You don't got no picture on your display image, nothing, just a color circle, nigga, with a letter in it, and you talking smack. Out of here. And you like them faceless channels, nigga, that be running their lips. So I was already cool with Grape niggas, all of that shit. You feel me? Now Crazyville particular, I didn't have too many connections in Crazyville. You feel me? I knew a couple of people, but not really like that. You know what I'm saying? But still, this my man. So at the end of the day, we know how it go. You feel me? Like, nigga, this my homie. This happened to him. I don't care what set you banging. Know what I mean? Like, you could have been another homie, whatever. This my man. You feel me? We gotta see about that. Know what I mean? That's how I'm thinking. Little nigga. We both two little niggas. Now, we troop it over there. You know what I'm saying? The same day, same night. We walk over there because all this, when I'm be showing the maps and shit. It's not far apart. This all in the same area. You feel me? Now, mind you, at this time though, I'm not knowing the things that are taking place behind the scenes between like Little Bricks area, you know what I'm saying, Sean Homies and the Crazyville Grape nigga. I didn't even know that they was even beefing. You know what I'm saying? But you know they had a situation. You know what I'm saying? Like Crazyville, and Little Bricks, if you know. That was a situation. Not gonna get in detail and all that about all of this and that, but that's just a known thing from that area. It was going down between them. I wasn't even aware of that situation at this time, and I'm not sure how it was. I don't think it even got to it. It was super wild yet when this happened, but this was something that happened amongst the younger guys anyway. It was like, even though you was banging the set, the younger dudes still did what the younger niggas did, and the old niggas still did what the old niggas did. So it was like, it was like this balance, you feel me? So the younger dudes wouldn't really get bought into all the crazy shootouts or anything like that that probably take place. You know what I'm saying? You'll be doing like the little things, little lighter things, and you was caught up in mostly fights. Don't get twisted. Some bang bang bow bow would happen even though you're young, but it wasn't something that was common amongst us young niggas. We was mostly still fighting, and most time it'd be the young niggas of this set fighting the young niggas of that set. So that's what happened. I forgot where he said it's coming from, but he was walking over there, you know what I mean, and they caught him slipping basically. But it was some younger niggas. So I'm like, all right, boom, let's go over there and let's see if we could basically catch somebody straggling from there. So long story short, we went over there. Nigga, I'm like, nah, bro, we can't do this. First of all, it wasn't nobody straggling alone enough, far enough away from niggas to even catch niggas straggling. Like, we went over there, them niggas was out there. You know what I'm saying? Like grown niggas, little niggas, like they was out there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn, nigga, abort mission. So now, we ain't do nothing. You feel me? Fast forward, we about to end up at the main story when shit ended up coming to a head between us and some of them. Well, it wasn't even some, it was only two. You feel me? Two of them, know what I mean? Two of us. But how it happened was, boom, so me and son chilling, we ended up going up, he ended up coming with me to see my father, like to just chill with my father, you feel me? My father was living up the hill, you know what I mean, Ivy Hill section, and really, he didn't even come with, we wasn't even purposely setting out to chill with my father. We was up in Ivy Hill for a whole different reason, you know what I'm saying? But we ran into my father on Sanford, you know what I'm saying? And just would start kicking with my father for a little minute, you feel me? So boom, after I got finished chilling with my father, me and him dipped, you know what I'm saying? Cause on feet, that's regular, you know what I'm saying? On feet, that's regular. But we dipped, you know what I'm saying? Jumped on the bus, feel me? Pumed it down, but we got off the bus early, you know what I'm saying? We jumped off the one earlier before like we really needed to, just to troop the rest of the freaking way. So, and we just walking down. So as we walking down, you know what I'm saying, we ending up over there by Newark Screens. So Newark Screens is one of them places that you liable to run into somebody at freaking the movie theaters, like even multiplex down Higher Court. You might run into somebody there, but and we had another movie theater too called the Castle, but that wasn't in Newark though. That was in Irvington Center. I don't know how many of y'all remember that, but it was called the Castle. You feel me? That joint turned into like mad different businesses too throughout the freaking year. But these type of spots, you know what I mean? And it's the jersey, it's the, you know what I'm saying? You might run into somebody there, but Newark Screens was definitely, to me, in the top list of places you could run into anybody at. And what made Newark Screens even more of a danger, I guess, you know what I mean, is because you had to stand outside. You feel me? I don't know how it is now. I haven't been back since it turned to the Cityplex movie theater. I've never been there. I've never ever been to that theater since it's been Cityplex, and it's been Cityplex for some years. You know what I'm saying? I've never been there, but when it was Newark Screens, I used to frequent that joint. You know what I'm saying? I used to frequent that. You know what I mean? And it was smaller. So how big it is, Cityplex is now, it wasn't like that. It was just this one single building, you feel me, when it was Newark Screens. So anyway, we walking we ended up by Newark Screens. So we cut in through the lot of Newark Screens to go out, to end up out on Springfield Ave side, and we were going to take it straight down to West Kenny. Mind you, I told a story about this, about the same area when I got chased by the dudes from Grove Street and everything. It's basically the same area. You know what I'm saying? So we go in through the open entrance, cutting through the freaking lot. and about to go out the Springfield side, which was just a walkout side. It wasn't big enough to drive the car. I think the car only had like 2 entrances or 3 entrances for the car. But I remember this exit entrance or whatever was like a walkway entrance. So we came in through the side, through one side, and we walking past. We had peeped that it was some niggas standing up on top of the steps, like right by the window, but they wasn't at the one. They was just at the top of the freaking steps, and it was 2 of them. But we peeped one had a purple flag hanging. Mind, this is a time flagging is in full effect anyway. So we peeped, nigga had the purple flag on. Now I mean, I see it, but I'm not really like, oh, I feel like I need to press him. It's just more like, oh, I see it, nigga. Cause mind you, I wasn't going at Grape niggas, none of that. Like he would have had a better chance of having a blue flag. He would have had just a general blue flag. Oh yeah, I was gonna say or something. But I say I ain't had no smoke with Grapes. Always been cool with Grape niggas. Know what I mean? So seeing that, but I'm with my mans. You feel me? Now mind you, like I said, the time when that incident happened, I didn't even know what the future was gonna bring between that area and the Crazyville niggas, which I had nothing to do with. That was a Sean Grape thing in that area. But we see them dudes with the flag on. My son, he automatically get on that Sean shit. You feel me? Like automatically, you know what I'm saying? So that nigga see, he like, oh, yo, I'm about to get on this. He said this, you know what I mean? And I'm like, come on, son. You feel me? I'm like, hell no, you already know. You know what I'm saying? We already into it with you, you know what I mean? The whole rundown basically, you know what I mean? So boom. I'm like, all right, bro, we about to go over here, you know what I'm saying? So we goes over there, and son like, yo, what's popping? You feel me? So nigga, what's graping? You feel me? He said it was great, you know what I mean? So that nigga like, man, nigga, shine up a lineup. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh shit. So I'm like, all right, so it's about to get there and shit. So them niggas come down the freaking steps, cause we at the bottom of the step, and he like talking up to him on the top of the steps. So that nigga come down the steps, and he take his flag and he put it in his pocket. You feel me? And he like, shit, nigga, was a Grape. And he like, nigga, I know what I mean, I'll run it with you. Know what I mean? He turned to his freaking man. He's like, yo, but watch him though. I'm like, nigga, you banging? So that nigga like, nah, I ain't banging. You feel me? But I ain't gonna let y'all jump my mans and shit. I'm like, ain't nobody about to jump yo man. But I'm like, shit, me and you, we could catch it. You feel me? So that nigga like, what? I'm just saying. I ain't trying to let y'all jump my man, but I ain't banging. I ain't got nothing to do with what y'all got going on. So whatever, nigga. So son and him, you feel me, in the Grape nigga quad and the Grape nigga, they start running it. Boom, right there, movie theater. Start running, shaking. So his man standing there watching, you feel me, and I'm kind of like by his man, cause when they step over, me and him kind of get by each other. You feel me? So they run, So while they run it, now I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting like antsy myself, cause he's standing here. I keep looking over at him, and I'm peeping. He keep clenching his jaw. You know what I'm saying? So when nigga clenching his jaw, to me, that's tension. You feel me? Cause what you over there clenching for? You know what I'm saying? So I'm seeing the jaw, but he ain't really paying me no mind. He got that look like, damn. And I ain't gonna lie, the Grape nigga, he nice. He wasn't no slouch, but my son was getting the best. And I'm not saying that cause that's my homie or nothing. You feel me? Son was getting the freaking best of them. You know what I'm saying? So boom. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and I forgot a part too. What made this weird was during they exchange that the Grape shit, I forgot too, the Grape nigga did say CVG or something, like, you know, the Crazyville, like the way the Grape niggas do it, like if you from here, like, yeah, y'all WVG, but they be like, yo, SVG, and this VG. So it was like CVG or some shit like that for the Crazyville niggas. So he said that too. That's what confirmed like the odds, like what's the odds of running into? It wasn't the same niggas who had anything to do with jumping him, but he had to be Grape and he had to be from Crazyville. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, boom. So, I forgot to add it. So anyway, while they doing that, this nigga over here clenching his jaw. Nah, I mean, just looking and shit. You feel me? I'm like, all right, I'm about to hook this nigga. So I step back, like do like a little step back. You know what I mean? It's a little slight joint, just so when I swing, I get that good. You feel me? So he looking, he clenching. I just step back, popped him, boom, caught him nice, dropped him. First jump, pow. That nigga said, boom. That nigga buckled. He like buckled and then like bounce smooth. As soon as that nigga bounce smooth up, I hooked him again. You feel me? Boom. Dropped him again. Boom. You know what I'm saying? Got up on freaking top of this nigga and he, boom, dogging him out. Feel me? So boom. I'm dogging him out. Know what I'm saying? And then my mans and son, they get done shaking, you feel me? I got this nigga on the floor. I ain't put him he ain't go all the way out, but I got him drunk. You feel me? I got his son hella drunk. You know what I mean? He was off the goose. You feel me? Know what I mean? And I like pushed him there and told that nigga like, bro, like, you get up, you know what I'm saying? So he ain't get up, you feel me? Son really stayed on the floor. Know what I mean? His shit was leaking. He like, damn, son, what the you hit me for? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, son, you over there tensing up. Like, nigga, like, fuck out of here. So they got done, you know what I mean, shooting the fade. Know what I mean? Like I said, my son was getting the best, but he ain't dog him out. Know what I mean? He ain't dog the nigga from Crazyville out, but I'm just saying, from what I did see before I had to put the Grape nigga man down, you feel me? My son was landing more. You know what I mean? But like I said, he ain't put son out. The Grape nigga was getting busy. And trust me, if he would have dogged my, I'd be saying it because it is what it is. You feel me? But he ain't dog him all the way out. But I will say he got the freaking best of him. But niggas stopped, you know what I'm saying? Niggas all breathing heavy, you feel me? Like, so I'm like, yo, y'all niggas good? And nigga, yeah, we good. Fuck this nigga though. You know what I'm saying? You already know what it is. But you know what I mean? Respect it. You know what I mean? Respect it. And you know, great. It's basically the same thing. Like, yeah, you already know what it is, nigga. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody yelled no derogatory term to each other, which surprising. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, you know what it is though. With between like, you know what I mean, our hoods type of shit, blah blah blah. You feel me? So mind you, I'm still not getting the grasp of what the shit gonna be, you know what I mean, in the future. Like how that shit about to gonna get wild between them two factions. But this was like in that beginning phase 2 when I guess when all that was heating up over there. You know what I'm saying? So that was that. Nigga man ended up getting up, you feel me, and everything. And he ain't wanna run it cause when he end up getting up, cause I backed up, of course. I ain't stay over him the whole time, just told at that time cause I was just still, you know, the adrenaline still rushing. So like I said, I put him down, set him down twice and got on top of that nigga and fed him some. I'm still like, don't get up, cause you getting up, that's posing a threat to me. Like you standing up again, like nigga, I'm gonna have to piss you down again. You know what I mean? So of course I ended up backing him. He got up. You know what I mean? His nose was still kind of freaking leaking and shit, but it wasn't bad. Know what I'm saying? It wasn't that bad to begin with. It was just a little something, but it was there though. You could see it leaking a little something. But anyway, I asked him if he wanted to run it, cause I did sneak him. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie, I did sneak him, so I ain't like I'm trying to make it seem like I did some macho man ass shit. Just that fact that nigga, you clenching your jaw and then you making me annoyed it. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't even as paranoid as a person that I end up becoming, but I was always had a level of paranoia. You feel me? Like I grew that level of paranoia quick. You know what I'm saying? So you doing that, yeah, nigga, that's wild. Like, cause that's you tensing up. Like, why you tensing up for? Like, know what I mean? So but he ain't want no fade or nothing. I ain't gonna lie, that was kind of crazy. You know what I mean? Because it wasn't like it was an uneven situation. Like it was multiple of us and just one of him to turn it down. You know what I mean? For him to feel uncomfortable about doing it or something where I could probably be like, all right, but it was literally still, your man's still there, the Grape nigga, who ain't no pussy, obviously, because he ran that fate, and my son Quad know how to fight, you feel me? And he was getting in there with him. Like I said, he got more hits on him than he got on my man, but he did land some too. But my man, like I said, I felt like he got the best of him overall, but he had him, so that was crazy. You know what I'm saying? And when he didn't want the fade, the way the Grape nigga looked at him, he ain't say nothing. He probably said something to that nigga after we was gone. You feel me? And but the way he looked at him, when I asked son, like, do he want to shoot the freaking one? I don't even think I was even saying fade back then. I'm just saying fade. Now I'm used to it. We just said that you want to shoot the fair one or you want to shoot the freaking ones. You know what I'm saying? Like, so when he denied that, the Grape nigga gave that nigga a look of disappointment, my nigga, like yo. So I know he said something. They probably wasn't even homies no more. You know what I mean? And I don't know if Old Boy was from his hood, but he wasn't banging, because he said he wasn't banging. The Grape nigga ain't say nothing to him when he said, or that's what he obviously wasn't banging. But I don't mean he wasn't from Crazyville, you know what I mean? Because shit, nigga, you could just be somebody that grew up there and you cool and your man started banging and you just didn't. You feel me? But that was crazy. So that was basically that, you know what I'm saying? Niggas got it and you feel me? And yo, now that one's over though, I got something to know, because I ain't gonna lie, I done had some situation with a couple of Sean niggas before too. You know what I'm saying? Like, not a whole lot, probably off the top. The one I'm about to mention right now, this ain't about to be a whole story, you know what I'm saying? But yo, I got chased by these Sean niggas, right, one time. Over there by, I believe the proper name is Fairmont Cemetery, but I know I just say a lot of times 12th Street Cemetery, you feel me? But the big ass cemetery, you know what I mean? The big joint, over there by West Side High School, you feel me? I remember seeing some Sean niggas whooping a nigga ass in that cemetery, you feel me? I just had to bring that one up because, like, what was that about? You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas in there whooping niggas son ass by tombstones, breaking son off. You feel me? Breaking son off. You know what I mean? And the only reason why I even knew that they was Sean was because I got spotted being nosy, because I'm looking and I could see close enough to know, like, these is homies, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm seeing the red, I'm seeing the flags on niggas' head, so I know they was Bloods, you know what I mean? But I know they was Sean because when niggas see me and niggas said, yo, what's poppin'? You feel me? And I'm like, what up? You know what I'm saying? I literally, like, because the way the gates, they're not like you like blind, like a nigga, if a nigga inside it, they could see you looking at him if you looking at him through them freaking gate, the gate opening. You know what I'm saying? Not to mention the gates was mad ragged. They was spots you could definitely walk up and just go right into the cemetery from the side block. You don't gotta go into the main entrance. At least then, you know what I mean? I don't know, they fixed up that fence now, but that long ass fence had some weak points in it. I should have boogied soon they saw me. You know what I'm saying? Soon he said something, I should have, I'm out. You feel me? But I'm saying what's popping back. And that nigga said, nigga, Sean. He like, yo, you Sean? You feel me? Like, I'm like, nah, I ain't Sean. He like, oh, word? He like, yo, let me holler at you. When he said that, nah, I mean, mind you, when he said what's popping, all the other niggas, you know, like what they call them, them niggas that when one pop up, they all be like, boop, 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 like they all be popping up and looking. That's how the other niggas did, but they ain't saying that. Only one nigga was talking. I don't know if he was the big homie or what. I wasn't cool to even see faces like that. I'm really seeing structures in red, in the red, because the red is bright as hell. Like I could see that clear. You feel me? But when that nigga said that, you feel me? And I said, nah, I ain't Sean. And he said, oh, let me let me holler. Man, I got the boogieing, nigga. Got the breaking. Now I'm saying, went straight down the South Orange Avenue. You know that shit stretched between Central Avenue on one side, South Orange on the other side. And I boated all the way to South Orange Avenue, nigga. And I'm like, man, I'm about to get back over here to the side where I know it's some mob homies at and everything. But yo, what the hell was that though? I just brought that up because like any Sean homie from Newark that know about the time, because I actually started to hear that this was a common thing happening in the cemetery. I even heard the Brim homies doing that. Now, I ain't never witnessed that, so I can't confirm that, but I remember hearing that too back in the day. Yo, the fucking gnat, you know what I'm saying? 5 by, like, the hell? Like the second time I seen that damn gnat. You feel me? I'm gonna get you, nigga, when this recording over. But, yeah, y'all remember hearing about the Brim homies doing shit like that too. Yo, that's different. I'm happy the mob homies ain't start doing that. Or, you know, my homies, I know, you feel me? Start doing that, because could you imagine if you get rocked and you fall and smack a tombstone, my nigga? Like, that's the DP by itself, nigga. Like, it's over then. You know what I'm saying? Don't do nothing to that, man. I feel like you want to do that, you should only be putting niggas off, which they could have been putting somebody off, like kicking somebody out of the whip, dogging them out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it could have been doing that. I don't know. I just know, nigga, I was walking down that long ass road, already heading towards South Orange Avenue side from Central Avenue side, and I just did like a double take. Like, yo, this nigga's over. Yo, what these niggas doing? Look, a little quiet, you can hear a little, you can hear, looking, you just can't really see because niggas is like encircled around what's going on. So you can't really see exactly, but you can hear. You ain't stupid, you know what I'm saying? You could tell, the sounds of fighting, you know what I mean? And that's how everything transpired. So literally, I just stumbled upon that, like at nighttime, just me being out regular. Know what I mean? Because I used to be everywhere. You know what I'm saying? I'm a wanderer. You know what I'm saying? So I be everywhere. You know what I mean? I used to be everywhere. You feel me? By myself, walking on bike, whatever the case may be. So that shit was crazy though. You know what I mean? So I don't know what that was about, but for y'all that remember that, hit the comment section. Whoa. I hope that was only for dogging out, because bro, to bring somebody home or even to DP them and they happen to get knocked out and hit a tombstone, bro, they mess around, like you could lose it. You know what I mean? A neck could break. Like, I'm just saying, these are all the hazards I'm thinking of as a homie. Like, I wouldn't want my homie to smack his head on the tombstone. But I told y'all about them Sean niggas. They some wild boys too, yo. So anyway, that was that, you feel me? Hopefully y'all enjoyed that. You know how I do. I'm hella rough around the edges when I be doing my story. Sometimes I go here, go there, but I always come back here. You feel me? So anyway, you already know it's ATM Wavy, aka Mr. OMG, and you know it's me in this Wavy's world. Salute to all the surfers. You already know it's another Surfer Nation situation. And hit that like. I know y'all gotta like this joint. Hit that comment section down there. That's the basement. Let me know what y'all think. You feel me? Share y'all point of view. What y'all remember from these times. Maybe remember about the area I'm talking about in the situation. You know what I'm saying? Don't put too much info though, because you don't want to put nobody deep, intricate details of their politics out there. You feel me? And of course, hit that sub and holla at the blood. You know, I already know. Join the Surfer Nation. You feel me? Because we waiting. And of course, hit that notification bell so when I drop something, it's gonna yell. And of course, because my homie ain't look both ways before he crossed that street, how he got jumped. You feel me? But them niggas ain't look both ways either. That's how they, you know what I mean? Last but not least, always look both ways before you cross that street, because you might get hit. But if the boy tall slick, I'ma blaze some.